these screenshots are really not bright in comparison. Like, there's brown used in this game. Brown. Hey everybody, it's DevPuppy here. I'd like to show some developments for Kitty Paradise, and it's specifically how the game starts, so the onboarding slash AR tutorial, so to speak. So this is Kitty Paradise as it exists right now. And so the way that it does it now is the cat floats actually in the distance. So you move the phone around, it floats. It hasn't actually found a surface yet, but there's nothing telling the user that. No, still hasn't found a surface. And I've purposefully chosen a terrible surface, a kind of poorly lit solid table. So there's really no feedback. This is all you have to go on. So this is what I have now. You'll see some feedback show up. So as the user is failing to find a surface to place the cat on, there are more instructions that come up. So the timing will be different, and this instruction that's stuck on the screen, that will fade away as well. The move phone slowly, I think I'll keep that. And if you see any glitching out, by the way, I don't really have much control over that right now. It's a performance issue with the Unity ARKit plugin. I believe anyway. I don't know that for sure. So if we pull over placemat, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're building up a play area for the cat, and I do have it rated. You'll see it, and notice the instructions went away for making a surface. I'll pull this other plate mat over, or placemat, whatever. Okay, and I do like the anchors showing up. Kind of gives the user visual feedback that what they're scanning is meaningful. Because if they are scanning a flat surface, there's not going to be any of these yellow dots. So it's kind of an education. And I do intend on these blue lines, these translucent blue lines being visible at first, and also when you're placing food or toys into the scene so that you know where to place them. And the dots won't be visible in that case. So if I tap on the screen here, what you'll see is a plane detection goes off. And there's a little dude from the Unity scene. And I found out actually that the you know how he's shaking here? He's kind of drifting. Like I'm holding the phone pretty still. He's shifting around. That's a performance issue. That was what was causing the magnifying glass from a few seconds ago to shake around as well. Now on to the Korean App Store optimization. Hey, we're back. So what we're looking at here is the conversion rate for the United States only. And this is the percentage of people that have viewed my page that have actually downloaded the game after viewing the page. So if we hover over some of these values over the last month, on this day 100% of people in the US who viewed my game page downloaded it, and most days are quite a bit less than that, of course. Where there's a big problem though that I've identified is in Korea. So first I'll show you China. So it's 20% for the US over the last, a 20% conversion rate in the US over the last month. For China, it's looking good. It's 22%, which is very, very good. But I found a crazy problem though. So check out Korea. 0.3% of people who have viewed the page have actually installed it. Look at this. Goose Egg City. Just like 3 weeks of nobody downloading it. And some of these page view days, well, here's one with 100 page views. 0 downloads. It's absolutely crazy. So, based on the fact that overall I'm doing okay, the median is about 4%, so I'm right in line with the median for games on the Apple App Store. So I actually don't overall have a problem, but in Korea it's terrible. So based on this, I asked somebody on Upwork, a Korean, to check out my game page and let me know what was wrong with it. So this is one of the documents I got back. So let me just zoom out a bit. So I was provided with a new translation for my game description, which is great. And these were so interesting. So it's an old-fashioned looking font. I had no idea. I thought it was maybe like, it was cartoony. That's basically what I was looking at. Here, we'll take a closer look. So you see the images they're actually the exact same images for China and Japan, but with Korean text. So this Korean text, I thought it looked cartoony. It was appropriate for kids, but it's actually old-fashioned looking, which is, I would have no way of knowing that. And she also mentioned that the screenshots are really busy. There's too much going on, which for Japan is a plus. Big text overlays and colorful images are a plus, but in Korea, it's she said compared to games in Korea that are really successful, these are really busy images. So some of the examples I was given, these are pretty low res, but I'll just look at them quickly. Like, these screenshots are really not bright in comparison. Like, there's brown used in this game. Brown. And then this one's mostly orange, brown, and yellow. And this one's a pale orange. Also, I was given some other examples in our chat. So orange again. And really straight text. Straight and organized. Like, check it out. In Japan you might want to offset this and, make it tilted, make it super colorful. But for Korean games, it's orange, straight text. I think we saw that example. And again, like, it's not only is orange a thing, but pastels as well. Orange, brown, and pastels. So I had no idea that this was way off base for Koreans. So it's just really interesting to know that the needs for the different, I'm only doing really Korea, China, and Japan because of the market size. Well, and Taiwan because it's in Mandarin. So I'm only doing really the 4 countries, and I think it's going really well for China. They love these images, and pretty well for Japan. But Korea, it's obviously quite a bit different. It's just so interesting to learn the differences between the cultures and what they expect out of their marketing materials. So my next stop is actually making my Japanese game page a bit better. For now, though, in Mandarin and in China and Taiwan, this is doing really well. It's also doing well in the US, Canada, and Europe. So I'm really happy with those, but now I just need to fix the Korean store page and possibly the Japanese. So I hope you found this useful. Bye. Hey, if you liked this video, hit that like button down below. And if you want to keep up with what I'm up to, hit subscribe.